Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you about my MATLAB, which is our homework management system. But the good thing about my MATLAB is that once you're signing up in my MATLAB and pay for your book, you don't need to go anywhere else, and everything can be accessed through Canvas shell. So on the Canvas shell, go ahead and click on how to register in my MATLAB. Click on this and you will see a YouTube video that will show you how to connect your Canvas to my lab and sign in and pay for the class. When you are signing it for the first time, usually the system gives you like a 10 days of a grace period that you don't have to buy the code and just use it to see how you like the class. But after that, after 10 days, it's going to prompt you to pay for the book. If you're planning to stay in the class and you're 100% sure about it, go ahead and buy the 18-week access code through the link, and you will get to the publisher's website. So once you follow the instruction on this YouTube video that I posted here, you are going to have the access to your publisher's website, and then it will show up here on the left-hand side on my lab and mastering. So once you have that, you click on it and it goes to your homework. Let me, once you connect your Canvas to Pearson, you don't need to go in this link anymore, and everything will end up showing on the assignment, which is right here. So please follow the YouTube video that I posted carefully, and you will be here. After you're here, I really want you to, this is the student view, I really want you to select show by date. This will show you the assignments that will be due in the upcoming days, and that will be much more helpful than selecting it by the type. If you have it by type, it's a little bit different. You have to dig out the homework that are due, let's say in next week, and find out which one you have to do. Like one of the videos is here, and then one assignment is here, then another like test is here. So since you don't want to do that and you don't want to miss anything, go ahead and choose show by date so that everything shows up here. So the things that you're seeing here are a couple of things that you need to pay attention to. First off, except for section 1, section 1.1 and 1.2, 1.3, which is essentially a review chapter for you. After that, from chapter 2, we are going to start with videos and then homework. Please understand that the videos are just a combination of videos. Like if I, let me leave the student view to show you how it will look like if I press on one video, like video 2.1. If I do that, you will end up seeing lots of videos here. A couple of videos about the lecture, and then a couple of example. You will get the textbook, access to the textbook as well, and there are some videos or help which are called interactive figures that are actually helpful to figure out what the concept is. So my recommendation for you is to start watching these videos from in this order that I'm telling you. The very first thing is to look for video lecture. These are like much longer and compared to other videos that you have. These are the actual lectures. It means that if you were taking this class, this course in an actual class, you actually listen to to me or any instructor, right? So you need to watch this video first. After watching these videos, there are examples. So these examples are shorter videos and actually going over different examples related to the topic. And then after that, go ahead and deal with these interactive videos. These interactive figures actually are very helpful to understand the concept better. Look at it like this is the function 1 over x. I can just change it to 1 over x plus 2, and then if I do that, it actually changes the graph because this is kind of like a graphing calculator. Then I can say, hey, show me the secant slope computation. And once you go over the topic, you understand what this interactive figure does for you and how it can help you to understand the concept. So these are the videos. However, the videos are not part of your grade. Although here it says the due date is this, because of the fact that I wanted you to be aware of what video to watch first, I had to set a due date. However, I won't calculate the grades for the entire video as part of your grade. It says there is a 50% deduction from the final score if you watch it late. That won't be the case for the videos only. So if you actually go ahead on the assignments, and let me go to the student view and show by type, you'll see that the video is 0% of your total grade. So don't worry about the grades on the video. I understand that some people prefer to watch all the videos. Some people prefer to just learn as they go. So I'm not going to assign any score for the videos. Don't worry about it. The other thing that is your actual homework is the homework on each section. These are the ones that are counted towards your grade. Let me leave the student view so that I show you how you can access them. Like section 1.1, you're going to click on each question and answer them. These are the ones that actually have a due date. The due date for this one is 22nd of January, and if you submit it by before the test 1, you'll get 50% of your final grade. But if you want to get 100%, you need to submit it by the due date, which is January 22nd. So every time that you're doing the homework, you're going to press on the question. This is after watching the video lecture. I mean, this is my recommendation. See which one works out for you, because this is an online class and you need to figure out which way is working for you. So these are the questions based on the lecture that you watched and the examples that you saw on the videos. See if you can do this or not. If not, you can view an example, similar example. Go ahead and continue and see how it goes. It's very similar to what you're seeing. Or you can ask the system to help me solve this. This is a one, it's just different steps. You can answer the steps one step at a time and move on and understand the concept. So these are the way that you're going to learn the material, you can access the textbook or you can email me. The system will send me an email, then I will find out what the question is. If you want to reach out to me, the best way to reaching out to me is to go to the inbox of Canvas and type your question. So in that case, I know that you actually posted a question because I check my Canvas inbox daily. So try to play around with the entire system, see which way is working out for you. Are you more comfortable watching the lecture videos first and all the examples before doing the homework, or you prefer to watch the lecture video and then do the homework and ask the system to help you solve the question? So these are the ways that you're going to work out the course for yourself. These are all the assignments. As I mentioned, I want you to set show by date so that you know what's coming up. After a couple of sections, you know that it will be a pretest. The pretest will have the exact same format of the test. It has a firm due date. You need to finish it up. As you saw on the syllabus, it's part of your grade, so you have to do it in order to be successful in the class. The test is the due date is firm. This is a test that you need to take through ProctorU, which is the online proctoring service. You can find it from here on the left-hand side. When it comes closer to the test date, I will send you more information about taking the test with ProctorU. Other than that, everything is in order, so you shouldn't be worried about just missing anything, and you always can check your grades on the grade tab on Canvas, and you'll see how much you what your grade is, what your current grade is. That's the good thing about Canvas. It shows your current grade. Before I let you go, there is a last thing that I want to talk to you about, and that's the class schedule. If you saw and watched all the videos that I posted, you notice that I actually asked you to, I told you that you can submit some of the assignments with the late penalty of 50%. But when will be the final submission time? So if you look at the class schedule, you'll see that for example, on week 1, which ends in January 22nd, you'll have 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3 due. Then on week 2, these are due. The deadline are always on Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. So when I give you an extension for due date or late submission permission, but I take off 50% of your grade because of the penalty, the firm due date will be before the test day. So all of these sections, the last day to submit them is by the end of February 12, which is the test due date, the test 1 due date. But of course, you get 50% of the grade. So the rest of these sections, if you want to submit them late, you will have until the due date of the test 2. And then for these sections, you will have until the due date of test 3. So that's how I assign the very last day that you can submit your homework. But as I mentioned a couple of times, if you want to be successful in the class, you need to actually do it by the due date, because if you even miss the due date by 1 day, the system is going to give you 50% of your score, which is a very, very low grade. That will be it. Please go ahead and go over the class syllabus, class schedule first, and then try to connect your Canvas with MyLab and start doing your homework.